So what is good, people? Welcome to another investing video, and in this video we are going to be talking about FTX. Now, I thought we were done talking about FTX. I didn't expect FTX to come back in the news, but it did, and it did with a vengeance. Apparently they are thinking about restarting FTX, and so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about that in this video. But first we got to talk about this price rise. So I'm going to jump to the 7-day chart and take a look at this. This is incredible. So it went from, $1.32 and jumped all the way up to $2.76. That's over 100%. You over doubled your money if you were invested in FTX at this time. And of course, as you can probably guess, people started to take profits, started to sell off, and so we saw the price drop. It looked like there were a few people trying to get in around this point, but by then it was too late and it dropped. And so now we're sitting at just a 65% increase in the past 7 days, which is still really good considering that this was a dead project, bankrupt company, but for some reason, people just started buying the token thinking that eventually it will go back up. It was a good gamble for a lot of people, as you can see. So why did this happen? So basically, with Bitcoin reaching back to 30,000, I think it's sitting at 30,000 right now. Let me check that real quick. BTC. So Bitcoin, yep, it's at 30,000. It jumped up. Okay, 45% over 3 months. So over the past 6 months, it's gone up 57%. So this has brought a lot of faith back into the cryptocurrency markets. There's a lot more people putting money into it. I still don't think we're in an actual bull run. There's still a lot of stuff going on, especially with regulation, to where I don't feel comfortable saying that this is it. This is what's going to bring crypto back. I think the current battle for regulation, the fight against the SEC, we're going to see a lot of projects fall, a lot of projects lose a lot of money, and so I really don't think we're quite back yet in terms of a bull run, but we're still doing well. We're doing good enough to where people are starting to put money back into crypto, and we saw that a lot with FTX. And so thanks to this rise in value for FTX, the story broke out a couple days ago that FTX's lawyers said there's a possibility that they may actually bring the company back. So here we are on The Guardian, and it says FTX could be revived as more customer funds recovered, says lawyers. Cryptocurrency exchange collapsed last year, but assets worth $7.3 billion have now been retrieved. The defunct cryptocurrency exchange FTX has recovered $7.3 billion of customer funds and could be restarted as a going concern as soon as next year, the company's lawyers have said. The situation has stabilized and the dumpster fire is out, its attorney Andy Diedrich said during a hearing at a Delaware bankruptcy court. FTX spectacularly collapsed in November, triggering a crypto winter. Its founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, was later arrested and extradited from the Bahamas to the U.S. In mid-November, when FTX filed for bankruptcy, the company had collected just $3.3 billion of assets to distribute among stakeholders. Recovery efforts have more than doubled that figure so far. Court filings show including $800 million in recovered cash and further $600 million in settlements and investments receivable. But the biggest sum has been in Category A crypto tokens with large and liquid markets. FTX now has more than $4 billion of crypto assets under its control, a total that has been bolstered by a sharp recovery in cryptocurrency prices. Bitcoin, which had dropped below 20,000 after FTX's collapse this week, broke 30,000 for the first time since June 2022. With other cryptocurrencies, including Ethereum, charting a similar course. The price increase has put more than $1 billion back into the coffers of FTX, court filings show. The company plans to complete an assessment of the possibility of restarting the exchange by the end of June and ultimately confirm its goals within a year after that date. So I'm going to start right there. This idea of restarting FTX, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. The only way they can restart it is if they use customer funds, right? This money that they recovered, it's not theirs. It belongs to the customers. The customers, the investors, they're the ones who put their money into FTX expecting it to be safe, right? The whole reason for this collapse was because FTX was doing illegal things with customer funds. And so that's what led to the collapse. That's what led to the bankruptcy. And that is why Sam Bankman-Fried has been arrested. However, this idea that they can just restart it because the customer funds that was put in have now gone up, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's a good idea. If anything, they need to return that money back to the investors rather than using that to rebuild their platform, especially since I don't think anyone is going to trust the FTX brand after what happened. I think they're messed up. They're screwed. There's nothing they can do. You will, of course, have some people who are just wanting to seize an opportunity, get in on the ground floor of something new, and to try to make a quick flip and take their money out. You will have those people, but I think most people are done with FTX. A lot of these people, they're probably done with crypto altogether after what happened. I mean, billions of dollars was lost thanks to the FTX collapse, completely crashing the cryptocurrency market. And so I truly think that if they are going to restart, they need to, one, rebrand. You got to rebrand. You can't go with FTX. You got to make sure that everything that had to do with the previous FTX is gone. Completely gone. I know that FTX US and some other places, like they had different management teams, and those teams, they were actually doing things the right way. But still, a lot of people are not going to know that. All they know is that FTX was a scam and a lot of people lost their money. So they're going to have to rebrand. Second, I think if they are going to do this, they need to get third-party investors in. Do not use customer funds to restart this new company. I really don't think they should do that. And if they are going to do it, they should actually give a choice. Give a choice to the customers who lost the money. Say, hey, listen, we're going to restart FTX, or better, we're going to restart a new exchange, and you have an opportunity to get it on the ground floor if you decide not to take your money back. Or maybe you want to take some of your money back and then leave the rest in there, and we will use it to build this new platform. You will get in whatever, if there's a new token or if they're going to do stocks, whatever they're going to do for investors, they can get in on the ground floor. And so some people may be willing to take that offer on, but I think most people they're just going to want their money back. And so I really, really hope that they don't decide to keep customer funds to restart FTX, because that would just be a terrible thing. Now, what about you guys? Have any of you invested into FTX? I thought about it. There was a lot of YouTubers that I follow who was pushing FTX. And I've looked at their platform, and it was nice to have a place where you can get both crypto and stocks together. I thought it was a good idea. The actual platform itself was good. It was all good. It was just the management behind the platform, what they did with the money, that was the problem. So luckily, I never got into it, never put any money into FTX. Was really close to doing it one day. I remember just going through, looking at it, and I was like, I already got my money in KuCoin and lots of other places. I really don't want to split that up, and so I didn't do it, and I'm really glad I did it. But have any of you guys did it? Because if you did, I'm sorry if you lost any money, but you actually have a voice in this. Would you rather get your money back, or would you rather be on the ground floor for whatever they do next? I'd like to hear in the comment section if any of you guys are actually investing into FTX. But that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to talk about this bombshell of a news. I cannot believe that FTX is thinking about coming back. I mean, when you really think about it, of course they're going to come back if they got the money. You know, if there's a chance to make money, someone's going to take it. That's just the way it is. But let me know what you guys think. What do you think about covering crypto news? I haven't done a lot of crypto on this channel, but it looks like you guys are talking about crypto in the comments. So I figured I'd start covering some news articles from crypto. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.